from the second year diploma in optometry. I have just said ... will not name them, went to make a video of A. Accidentally, instead of A, they made a video of student B, who's a second year diploma student in Operation Theatre. Once it came to student B's notice, in her presence, the video was deleted and an apology was given. On 19th of July, the college management confiscated 3 mobile phones. The police also registered a second FIR against a Twitter user named Kalu Singh Chauhan, who shared a news video falsely claiming it was from Udupi. So please note, ladies and gents, there is no video at all. None of the incident. That video was deleted by the 3 girls immediately, and the girls were also suspended, as they should have been. I think they should have been suspended. Let me add that the police did due diligence in this case and not only probed the case but also debunked the theory of the video existing and travelling through WhatsApp to lakhs of Indians. Hake Akshay Machindra, who's SP of Udupi, also added that there was no hidden camera at all inside the washroom. Listen in.
ಅದು ಅವರು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗೆ ರೈಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಕ್ಟಿಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ತಾಯಿ ಸಮಕ್ಷಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಏನು ರೈಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರೋರು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಫನ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಅಂತ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ನವರಿಗೆ ಅವರು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಗಿರೋದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಮಗೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಮಿತ್ರರಿಗೂ ಆಗಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಜಾಲತಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್, ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಟ್ವೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದವ್ರದ್ದು ಅಕೌಂಟು ಫೇಕ್ ನಿಜ ಅದು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸತ್ಯಾಂಶಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇದು ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಿಂತ ದೂರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಅದನ್ನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಲ್ಲ 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 ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮೋರ್ ಓವರ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಸೋಮೋಟೋ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಈ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ ಕ್ಲೂಗಳು ಓಪನ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅ ಸೋಮೋಟೋ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ಕೆಲವು ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸೋಮೋಟೋ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಥದ್ದು ನಮಗೆ ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ.
So you know what, simple open and shut case. Of course, you know, like I said, the students should have been punished. They have been suspended, their phones have been confiscated, and I think they must be ruing over the fact that they played such a horrific prank on their batchmate. But then you know what, it has raised the hackles of many right-wing groups and also BJP leaders who are also accused of spreading misinformation on social media. And something which is really preposterous, that nude videos of hundreds of women from a community were being circulated to men of a particular community as part of a jihadi conspiracy. Yashpal Suvarna, MLA from Udupi, insisted that private videos of women were shot by those other women and shared with anti-social forces. People alleged the incident was part of a bigger racket and referred to the sex scandal involving over hundreds of victims that had rocked Ajmer in Rajasthan in 1992. There was also a protest by BJP workers who were loudly protesting against the incident. Also listen in to what Senior Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar had to say about the entire incident.
What is happening in Udupi in Karnataka under Siddharamaya's government is a blatant culture and environment of appeasement that is now leading to crimes that are being committed against Hindu women. You are aware that there is a clear case of a few girls of a particular community, Muslim community, that had used some sort of a videography equipment to record nude images of Hindu students of our institution. And when that was brought to the police's attention, and when that was disclosed publicly, the police under Siddharamaya's government and under the government's instruction is now trying to browbeat and to intimidate the lady Rashmi Sawant, who has alerted the public to this crime. We want to make it very clear to Siddharamaya's government, to distract from your inability to deliver on your guarantees that were made during the election, you are now resorting to appeasement politics of a kind where innocent Kannadigas are going to be made victims, and you are protecting the criminals who are committing crimes against the innocent Kannadigas who are victims because you are practicing this appeasement politics.
Well, senior leaders from Karnataka, Priyanka Kharge and Tejasvi Surya also sparred on Twitter. And just now you heard what Rajiv Chandrasekhar was speaking about. Meanwhile, you can see those tweets, a kind of a war between Priyanka Kharge as well as Tejasvi Surya on the Udupi College Washroom incident, as it were. Now, Rajiv Chandrasekhar was speaking about activist Rashmi Samanta, who actually expressed shock and came out in support of the girls. Of the girl, I beg your pardon, who was filmed, and apparently the police went to her parents' home to figure out where Rashmi was.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ರಶ್ಮಿ ಸಾಮಂತ್. ಈಗಾಗಿ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ FIR ಫೈಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಿಂದೂ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ, ವಾಶ್ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಇಟ್ಟು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗಾಗಿ FIR ಫೈಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಘಟನೆಯು 18 ಜುಲೈಗೆ ಆದದ್ದು ಉಡುಪಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಏನೂ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರೂ ಸಹ. ಅಥಾರಿಟೀಸ್ ಬರೀ ಅದನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಪಾಲಜಿ ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರೆಸಿ ಆ 3 ಹುಡುಗಿಯರನ್ನು ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ನಾನು 2 ದಿನದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಟ್ವಿಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದೆ. ನಾನು ಬರೆದ ವಿಷಯ ಏನು ಹೊಸ ವಿಷಯ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲೋಕಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದದ್ದೇ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ನಾನೊಂದು ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್, ಜಾಗೃತಿಕೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಥರ ಬರೆದು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಹೀಗೆ ಅಪಾಲಜಿ ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರೆಸಿ ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೆ. ಈ ಕುರಿತು ಈ ವಿಷಯವು ಈ ಟ್ವೀಟಿಂದಾಗಿ ತುಂಬ ವೈರಲ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆನಂತರ ತುಂಬ ಜನರು ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಡುಪಿ ಪೊಲೀಸು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂತು. ರಾತ್ರಿಯ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ, ನಿನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬಂದರು. ನಾನು ಮನೇಲಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯವರನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಅವಳು ಯಾರು, ಅವಳು ಅವಳ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಿದರು. ನಾನು ನಂಬರ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಮತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನಾವು ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಜುಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ಎಜುಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಿದ್ದರು. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿವೆ ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಜನರು ನನ್ನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಚ್ the police was compelled to take action. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗಂಟೆಯ ಹಿಂದೆ ಫೈನಲಿ ಒಂದು FIR ಲಾಡ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಹೆಣ್ಣು, ನಾನು 1-2 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ನಾನು ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿರುವಾಗ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟೀಸ್. ಆಗಾಗ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಈ ಥರದ ತುಂಬ ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಟ್ರೊಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್. ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಒಂಥರ ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ತುಂಬ ಹೆರಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಜನರಿಗಂತೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಈ ವಿಷಯಗಳು, ಈ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ಅವ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದು ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ, ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಪೊಲೀಸ್, ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಸಿ. ತುಂಬ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರಿಗೆ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವ್ರೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಇಂಥ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂವಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ನಮ್ಮ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಲ್ಲೋದು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಮೈ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ರಿಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ನಾವು ಪಕ್ಷಪಾತ ಮಾಡದೆ, ನಾವು ಒಂಥರ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೋಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಪಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಡದೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಿಂದ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರಿಗೊಂದು ನಾವು ನ್ಯಾಯ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನದೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
There you heard what Rashmi said. Meanwhile, Khushbu Sundar politician, actor turned politician and member of Tamil Nadu BJP and also member of NCW, arrived in Udupi to investigate the case, and she said something which we will listen to, and after that also the Home Minister of Karnataka. Listen in back to back.
If there are rumors of hidden cameras in the toilets, please understand there's nil, nothing to it, it's zilch. There's a rumor which is going around, and there are false videos which have been going around that there are hidden cameras. It's an institution and there cannot be any hidden cameras. So please do not follow these kind of stories. And it's very, very upsetting to see that even media is asking me such questions. You should be the first ones to say that these things do not happen. Because we all come from educational institutions, and we know that we have never faced. Young girls like you have never faced it, right? So we need to understand, we have to behave. We have been speaking to the police, satisfactory or not, or what they are doing. We are working together right now, and we have to work together right now. We both need each other. The investigation from the police department and the investigation from our side will continue, and will come to a conclusion very soon.
I've already commented. No further comments.
No, sir. Now the FIR has been registered.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, sir.
No more comments. I've already commented. I've already made my statement. It's enough.
What Khushbu Sundar had said and also what the police had said was the same. So what is this cock and bull story of a communal angle? Why use young students as weapons to further dangerous politics? All of us, most of us have gone through this and have to be extremely careful what we do. So let's debate. Joining me on the show today is of course Ramesh Sethuraman, who is a senior journalist, Shefali Vaidya, who is author and social activist, and Brinda Adige, women activists. So let me first say hello to all of you. I mean, it is wonderful to see all of you. And I want to ask first Shefali Vaidya. Shefali, this entire thing, certain things are now very clear because Khushbu, as member of the NCW, has spoken. Also, the Home Minister of Karnataka has spoken that, there is no video. So all this, the thing about, the videos have been making the rounds. There is a very deep conspiracy of someone making, videos of these young women and circulating them, equating it to Ajmer. I mean, this is actually a fiction novel, and why write it at a time, particularly when it's about students? They are young minds, Shefali Vaidya. You have to unmute, Shefali. No, I can't hear you. Have you unmuted? Just say yes, nod your head. Then please check Shefali's audio. Guys, just check her audio. Let me go to Brinda Adige. Brinda, hi. Don't you think, for me, if someone had done that to me, Brinda, I would be very angry. It is the invasion of my privacy. I just don't like these kind of pranks. And in ragging also, if a lot of it is unlawful. You just can't ask someone to take off his pants, which in my time used to happen. But the point is that I would be very angry. I'm sticking my neck out. If someone had filmed me, boy, he or she had it. But the point is, why give it a communal color? The police has investigated it. What is the hurry of saying, this is done by this community? See, that's why, Brinda, I'm not naming the girls also here.
Absolutely right, Sudha. It is not fair to name the girls, but we need to understand all the sentiments that you have exhibited. And just now you said that you will be absolutely mad and angry if somebody filmed you, even if it was a prank. So at the most, the police can register an FIR of bullying and of course harassment. But giving a communal angle is absolutely unwarranted because it is not so. And Khushbu has also said this as an NCW member, and she's come there, done her probably initial investigations. And I think we should allow the police to continue with the investigation and not forget that bullying is a crime. Harassment is a crime. And that is the angle that the investigation must take, and must not go on to say that these girls have done something and we will equate it to the Ajmer issue, which is traumatizing not only to the victims and survivors, but it is also traumatizing to the ones who bullied. because they talk about it as a prank and they have been suspended, but they must be completely warned that such behavior, such filming is absolutely unacceptable in the educational institution. Another question I want to raise here is, has the educational institution given them that awareness and put down those rules that you cannot do these things which are criminal and offensive, and registration of case can happen on you? Because often educational institutions don't put out all of this information. I don't know if they have posters anywhere in the schools saying bullying, ragging, any form of harassment is wrong. Filming somebody in the toilet or anywhere else is a crime.
Yeah, but you know, Brinda, I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. This generation, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I have several talks with them. In their lexicon, body shaming, lack of privacy, bullying, these are words that they understand better than I did. I was bullied all my life. I didn't even know. I just sat in a corner and then was very aggressive for the longest time. So I don't think here it is just a prank. It is plain and simple bullying. And I'm not even going into the gender identity. I mean, people will say girls have done it. No. They are equally capable of doing these things. So my whole point is that, were they 3 girls of the same community? So what? I mean, I'll hang around with anyone I want to, but even I hung around with people who spoke Tamil because it was easy for me, honestly, because I was very greedy. I liked their food, so I used to eat their food. So I was friends because of the food. So we all have our reasons to be friends. So I'm not getting into that. But the point is, you said awareness. I think they all have phones, and Brinda, these are rock stars. I mean, they all know what is going on, and they are in college, whether it's junior college or degree college, they all know what is going on. So it is simple, it is they planned it. Shefali is back with us. Shefali, go on, Shefali.
Yeah, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So right now I'm a little confused. I listened to the statement that the NCW person said, Ms. Sundar said, where she says there are no hidden cameras and there is no video.
Right.
We all know that the video was destroyed. Even the college administration has itself accepted it. And they have suspended those 3 girls because they found some merit in the allegation. That much we all know. So I don't understand what is this statement saying that there were no hidden cameras, absolutely, and there were no videos. Obviously, we know that the video was destroyed. Secondly, I too agree, and I too say that the police should take, police should investigate this properly, and we'll know the full story only after the police investigate it. But let me list out the columns that the Udupi police has listed against these 3 girls, and I also won't name them. So everybody knows that these 3 girls are from one particular community, and the victim, alleged victim, is from another community. But the IPC columns that the police have used include serious charges like 509, which says it's insulting the modesty of a woman, right. 204, which relates to destruction of evidence, 175, which is omission to produce documents to public servant, basically saying that they did not cooperate with the police, Section 34, which says that acts by several persons with common intentions to destroy somebody's reputation, and Section 66 of the IT Act, which talks about the violation of privacy. Yeah. All of these are grave charges, all of these are criminal charges, and if proved, they all carry a sentence which includes imprisonment. So it's not, first of all, let's be sure that it's not just some prank, it's not just some bullying activity. See the sections that have been applied by the police themselves. Are you saying that the Udupi police is wrong? Are you saying that the Udupi police don't know what they're doing? And the police have taken a suo moto cognizance.
No, sorry, Shefali.
It is not even like
Shefali, I'm not. You say you are contradicting yourself. No, first of all, we will not. Let's promise not to shout. Let's not. I'll tell you, Shefali.
I'm not shouting.
Shefali Vaidya, I will tell you. We know each other from before, so I know how soft-spoken you are, and you wear such gorgeous saris. We've sat and talked for hours about those weaves, so I know. So I will requesting you, Shefali Vaidya. The thing is, you said we will wait for the police to investigate. You said that. Now you are saying that please be clear that it is not a prank. Let the police investigate. You know, I don't understand legalese. Maybe you do.
You're not letting me complete. I'm sorry.
Go on.
If you are an anchor, yes, you should first let me complete, and then you can put forward your point of view. An anchor cannot have a point of view.
अरे भाई
I
बोलिए.
am telling you the sections of IPC that the Udupi police have used.
Ji.
It is not my information. It is in the FIR report. The Udupi police have taken suo motu cognizance. The FIR is not issued because a girl has filed a FIR. Udupi police themselves have filed an FIR, and they have used these sections that I listed out, cognizance of a crime, and put such IPC sections unless they feel that there is criminal activity involved.
Right.
Do you agree
Okay.
with this?
All right.
Whether
No, I
it is
don't, but I'll
true
come
or
back
not-
to you. Mr. I just want to
Whether
bring
it is
in.
true or not depends
Huh.
on the investigation.
Right.
But
Ramesh-
right now,
Ramesh-
it stands that the police agree that it's a police think that it is a crime and that they have enough grounds
But
to put
you're
such
not
section.
guilty until you're proven. They have put charges.
Did I
There
say
is a
that?
difference between being booked and there is a difference between charged with an FIR. Ramesh, I want to ask you, this Udupi thing, this is, I am not using my own terminology here, but it is seen to be a laboratory. I am not saying, I don't believe in such labels. If I don't want labels on myself, I will not label anyone else. But we saw what happened with hijab, right? And now we are seeing this. Now tell me, I'm going to stick my neck out and say, well done, Khushbu Sundar, because Khushbu Sundar said what she's supposed to do as member of NCW. Let's investigate. She said no hidden cameras because there was a charge that there were hidden cameras. See the entire conspiracy theory. Oh, there are hidden cameras. Women are being filmed. Bunkum. All that is balderdash. So I want to bring you in, Ramesh, here that, don't you think, I feel today that somehow this case which was on all the protest visuals, if we can have, protesting, saying, oh, jihad conspiracy, don't you think the police and also Khushbu Sundar has put a lid on this? Although, it's unfair, but I will mention, Khushbu is member of the Tamil Nadu Bharatiya Janata Party, but still, she's doing due diligence. Ramesh, go on.
Okay, so, see, it's a matter which involves lives and reputation of women, girls, right? Then, so we should see it from that angle as well. So I wish I had a daughter, and if at all, any of the child, whether the one whom we call as a victim or somebody who has been facing the allegation of doing this mischief. So I want to take a very balanced approach because, we want to ensure that the justice has been delivered no matter what. So from that perspective, what I would like to first say is, okay, somebody is saying that this has been done. Okay, assume that that person has said because, she or whatever,
Right.
so body shield, all these things, so that can happen. You can see it in the form of whether it's what do you call, a first year there will be raggings kind of a thing or whatever it is, or in typically the women colleges, especially in the medical and allied field kind of a thing. Typically, this kind of things used to happen, especially when you and we were in colleges. I'm sure we were not having what do you call the high technologies or
so
the
come
mobile
to the
phones.
point. So what are you saying?
No, that's what. I'll tell you. So when we talk about it at that time itself, I'm sure a lot of things were happening in medical colleges, like you were saying, right? Asking the boys to strip down or whatever. But here, when we talk about this whole thing, first of all, how the college. So I agree with Shefali on a couple of things, which is based on the facts that has come out. The first and foremost thing, how on what basis the college took. By the way, I agree with you that it shouldn't be said like it's a jihad or whatever it is. But I'm just taking purely on the merit basis of, okay, few girls did, probably one girl who has been...
No, that's what I asked you, Ramesh. You've already answered my question, Ramesh. I said, I opened my introduction. If someone had done it to me, he or she would have had it. I'm not allowing anyone to do that. It's a very serious thing to do. These are not little children. I'm sorry, they are grown-ups. They needn't be schooled. They should have known. But my whole point is these are students and we should not put the jihad, one community against the other community, which some of the political parties are adept at. We don't jump to let the police do investigations. The police chief in Udupi has said the same thing. Brinda Dige, I want to ask you another question is that, fine, you know, let's move away from it a little bit. All I'm asking you, Brinda, is that do you think these students should be expelled? Because many of them is saying, no, suspension is not enough. Because for me, it hurts me. I would have been extremely hurt because, you know, it's all very well. My reporter was telling me, ma'am, they are all very scared, covering in fear and all that. Fine, because you've done something wrong. What about the girl? You know, she must have felt so violated also.
Absolutely right. If that kind of a strict action is not taken against the perpetrators, because here we will have to call them perpetrators, if that kind of a strict action is not taken by the college, then there would be no fear of law. And what the police is going to do after they investigate and all of those things, and like Shefali was saying, they may be arrested, all of that comes later on. But I think it is time that the students understood that even this kind of a prank that they might call is a crime, and they will have to bear the consequences of it.
Right. Shefali Vaidya, I want to ask you that there were protests today by BJP, you know, Karyakartas. I just want you to tell the viewers as to what is it that, you know, has made BJP Karyakartas hurt so much. I will not take random comments and reports that I've been reading, like I said, jihad conspiracy, about Ajmer comparison, about videos, you know, being circulated almost like it's some kind of a cottage industry. But what is it according to you, although you're not part of the party, but I'm asking you that what is it that has really hurt people's sentiments about this entire case? Is it about the community of the girl? Is it about 3 women who belong to another community?
Look, I am not a BJP spokesperson, so I have no idea what the BJP feels about it or why the BJP is protesting. I can only tell you, as a woman who is concerned about women's rights, I find this crime absolutely repugnant, and it's a crime. It's not a prank. It's not a bullying tactic. It is not a fun thing that you do for time pass. It is a crime. It is true. And you just said 5 minutes ago, it's all bunkum. There were no cameras. There was no video. There was nothing. If there was nothing, why are these 3 girls suspended? Why is the college been in the eye of the
disciplinary
scandal
action,
for
Miss
past 8
Vaidya.
days?
Miss
Why?
Vaidya,
So if
disciplinary.
there was no, okay, disciplinary for what? If there was no camera, as you say, and if there was no video, as you say, then why
I didn't say there was no video. The video was deleted, ma'am. The video was deleted.
Yeah, so you just said 2 minutes ago, please.
No, there was no video.
Complete bunkum. Ma'am, you just said, ma'am, I'm sorry. Please rewind your own words. You said 5 minutes ago that the whole thing is bunkum. There was no hidden camera. There was no video. Now you are saying there was a hidden camera. Now you are saying there was a video.
I didn't say that, Shefali. Maybe I'm not as articulate as you are. All I said was there is no conspiracy. I can't shout like you. I can't. I mean, I really don't shout. Brinda, you will, others will. I don't shout. I have to drink some water. Don't shout. Shefali Vaidya, do not shout. Thank you very much. Ramesh Sethuraman, I want to bring you, and you said,
I did not ask
Ramesh, I want to bring you
come on your channel. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You said 30 seconds ago that the video was deleted. At least accept that. You said it.
No, Ramesh, I want to ask you that you were saying that you agree with certain aspects of it. Would you like to articulate, please? Because this is getting to be very interesting debate. Boliye. Please say.
So, okay, as I said, right, I won't take the dimension of, jihad, vihad and all.
All right,
but
okay.
If they have done the crime, is it a crime or not? Whether it has happened or not? Was there a video or not? If not, then what action and why the college management has acted? That is point number 1. I'm just asking you a simple question. I'm going to go to the police station now and gonna give a complaint. I'm just saying, right, against Sudha. Now, are they going to file an FIR on the basis of just me going and giving a complaint against Sudha? And are they going to tell, okay, these are all the sections applicable, or based on their knowledge, based on what I am narrating, or are they going to ask me, please tell me which are all the sections against which I need to book these people? Okay, so this is the question. So from common sense perspective, police are the ones who mostly decide, unless I go take my lawyer or
Ramesh, what's your point?
Okay, my point is simple. if the crime has, let's divide it into two parts. If the crime has happened, let us call it very clearly and tell to the public that the crime has happened. And I am telling you, I appreciate Khushbu being on the field.
Yes.
Okay, answering the things boldly. But the question is she directly investigating, or is she relying on the version that she's getting from the police?
She is also, let me tell you, we need to wait. Like you journalists, we have to wait. No, before I file the story, and let me tell you, Ramesh, I can't shout. At least don't shout at me. Thank you for smiling, my dear. I like that. So, you know, we both don't. Sunday, Vanda, we don't have to fight, you know. So I'm just trying to. Okay. So I'm saying, you know, I'm saying that apparently those girls were questioned. We have to wait for the investigation. Like Khushbu Sundar has also said, I don't hold a brief for Ms. Sundar as an NCW member. She went there. She said investigations are going on. She said, I am not saying, she said all this, you know, videos doing the round, they're all fake videos. By the way, they've also caught a man who apparently, you know, was circulating a video, which is an old video from Chennai. They only changed it, the background, the Kannada, you know, and they did this. Now, you know that there is artificial intelligence, there are deep fake, we can do anything. I'm saying the girls did something, yes, okay, they did something which is very wrong. I have said I would be so devastated. They should be booked. Like I would have gone to the authorities and said, what the hell goes on here? You know, the thing is, but they apparently were asked, they deleted the video, and apparently, I'm adding, allegedly, the girl did not want to complain any further. The police has also said, she initially said, it's okay, sir, let them go, they have accepted. You know, at that age, it's different than it is at my age. Temperaments are also different. There is no uniformity of how you react to a particular situation. I asked Brinda, should they be expelled? Because I am sticking my neck out. I think they should be expelled. Brinda, what do you have to say?
I think they must be expelled.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they must understand the gravity, the seriousness of what they have done. Any amount of them talking about it as a prank, we will leave it for the courts to decide on that.
Okay. So, see, I think we are talking the same thing and we are all taking the same line as far as this issue is concerned. All what we are saying is this issue, we should see it from
Ramesh, I have someone from the Congress also joining me. I'm running out of time. Then I'll go to maybe Ms. Vaidya. You know, Sanket Yanagi is joining us. He's from the Congress party and also a lawyer by profession. Sanket, you know, I think whatever has happened, I'm not getting into politics. It's the Congress government. I think things got a bit out of hand here. You know, I would like to ask you, something happens on the 18th of July and till the 25th of July, you know, nothing happens. There has been a delay in this entire thing. You can go on and on, you know, remember when the hijab thing happened, you went to town, but this time around it's your government. What is with this kind of, you know, slowness as it were?
It is not a slowness as such what you are saying. Instead, we would say, it is always the prerogative or the domain of the power of the police to inquire before the registration of the complaint in respect of certain offences where there is no prima facie evidence is not available. Where there is a prima facie evidence is available in respect of a cognizable offence, immediately they would register the FIR. It is ultimately the power and jurisdiction of the police. Government has no role to play in this. But in this case, the school authority has taken certain action in which the government is not required to play any role unless it is out of the control by the school authorities, or the school authorities raises its hand or washes its hands without taking any responsibility. Right. Then the role of the government starts.
Okay.
But now, when the students have already approached the school administration and the school administration is dealing with that issue, politicizing that issue would be again harming the students and the students' future. And our institution should not be used for politicizing the communal issues.
All right. Okay. So you've made your point that
whatever has happened has happened.
Yeah.
It is not I'm saying.
So you're saying this. You're saying, Sanket, that the school has done due diligence, but why communalize the entire issue is what you're saying. Great. I would like to go to Shefali Vaidya. Shefali, this crime which has been committed, do you think that it is communal, or does it have any communal color, or would you as a woman look at it purely as, a gross transgression by 3 college students on one of their batchmates?
Okay, Sudha, let me answer calmly and smilingly. I am only going to talk about the facts, okay? And the facts are 3 girl students from a particular community hid a mobile camera in a school bathroom and shot an intimate video of their acquaintance stroke friend who belongs to another community, and they were saying that they meant it for somebody else who also belongs to the other community. Right? So much we are agreed that the perpetrators and the victim and the intended victim, they belong to the different communities. Do you agree with this? That's a fact. Do you agree with this?
Yes, go on, Shefali.
Those are facts.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, those are facts, right? So the perpetrators and the victims belong to different communities. That is the truth. The 3 perpetrators were suspended from the college because the college found that the charges were true. That is also the truth. The police also investigated and they also found that a video like that was made. That is also the truth. So the police took suo moto cognizance of the crime and they filed a FIR, which has very serious sections like outraging the modesty and destruction of evidence. That is also the truth. So I am only talking about the facts. If the facts themselves are about 2 communities and 1 community is a perpetrator and 1 community is the victim, the issue by default becomes communal.
Well,
by default.
Yeah, thanks
that
so much,
Shefali. That is what is the definition
no,
of
but Shefali, let's
thing.
agree to disagree, because like you said very well in your opening comment, let the police investigate. Yes, it's a crime. Maybe it's not like you said. You said, no, it's not a prank. I thought it's a prank bordering on bullying. You schooled me. Very good, thank you. As women to women, we need to school each other and stand by each other and understand that, hey, listen, this is larger than that. But if this is 3 girls in their college who say, let's do it on a woman of another community, my heart breaks. I think, then it's obviously that I need to check out. I'm not part of this ugly, horrific, preposterous conspiracy, as it were. Thank you very much, Shefali Vaidya. It was wonderful speaking with you after so many years. Thank you very much. Ramesh, thank you so much. Brinda, as always, it's such a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And our focus is still on Karnataka, and now it's straight up politics. And guess what? No development this year. You know who said it? Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shivakumar, when he was asked by Congress MLAs about carrying out pending work in the state. Now, actually, DKS is known to shoot straight from the hip. He said, we've had to set aside 40,000 crores this year for the 5 guarantees. This year, we cannot provide development. Now, D.K. Shivakumar, who's Minister for Water Resources and Bengaluru City Development, also said, even in irrigation and public works, we can't give funds for development. But expectations are very high. That's what he said. Even as the government has to fulfill the 5 guarantees, you may recall, of which Annabhagya ran into trouble and Grihalakshmi into logistical issues, DKS's response to his party members shows how cash crunched is the Siddaramaiah government. There seems to be kind of some problem in planning the budgets. Yes, it is also quite likely that the earlier BJP government, as alleged by the Congress, has left the coffers empty. There is a deep crater, there is a deficit, but that is still no reason to ask the MLAs by DKS to kind of hold on and say no development right now. Let's not forget, it's about the development of Karnataka and not just about fulfilling 5 guarantees, which is more of a poll promise than the overall development of Kannadigas.
ಯಾವ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಬೋಗಸ್ ಅಮ್ಮ. ಯಾರು ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಲೆಟರ್ ಪ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವುದೋ ಬೇರೆ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಲೆಕ್ಕನ ಅದು. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಜನ. ಅವರು MLAs ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಳಿದ ನಿಜ, ನಾವು ಕೆಲವು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ 40,000 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಇಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟು ಈ ವರ್ಷ ನಾವು ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಇರಿಗೇಷನ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, PWD ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಭಾಳ ಇದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಶಾಸಕಾಂಗ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಸಭೆ ಕರೆದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಜೆಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರವ್ರ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀವು, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಹಳೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟು ದಿವಾಳಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ದಿವಾಳಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಟೆಂಡರ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕರೆದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟು ಬೊಕ್ಕಸನೇ ಖಾಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿನ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನು ಮೊದಲನೇ ವರ್ಷವೇ ನಾವು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಾಳ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಶಾಸಕಾಂಗ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಸಕರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
So there you heard Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka D.K. Shivakumar saying, hold on MLAs, no money for development, we shall see later, because the government has to fulfill the 5 guarantees of the Congress party. But these MLAs allegedly, I am saying allegedly because I do not know how much money actually reaches the public, have to fulfill all the pending projects. And who does it go to? The people of Karnataka. Let's wait and watch what happens. So I got you 2 stories today from Karnataka, one about the Udupi washroom case and the other about what the Deputy Chief Minister DK said. Every weekday we bring you all the hot stories, sizzling stories from the south of India. Keep watching for all the news and analysis. This is your destination, News9 Live. Vanakkam.
With all this gear, you must be wondering if I'm climbing a mountain. Well, let me give you a wider look of this place. This is Asia's largest mountain of shame.
A mountain of waste, almost the height of the Qutub Minar.
When you enter capital cities of some of the biggest countries in the world,